Hi, my name is Julia Wangan, and I'll be doing my advocacy speech on the American Cancer Society. Cancer is one of the leading causes of death in America. Most people have had someone in their life suffer with cancer. The American Cancer Society helps to give a better chance to those who are suffering with it, and also all of the proceeds go to the families in need and in aid with research for a cure. I have had firsthand experience with receiving help from outreach cancer organizations from when my dad was diagnosed with cancer 5 years ago. Cancer causes many emotional and financial scars that sometimes never heal, but with the help of generous donations to the American Cancer Society, more people can be given the medical attention they need, and our society can come closer to finding a cure. In my speech, I'll be talking about the struggles that come with the care of a cancer patient, and how the American Cancer Society helps. Families all around the world struggle with medical costs to cover treatments for cancer. One of the first thoughts that goes in the minds of a family should not have to be, can we pay for this treatment to be done? Can we pay for this treatment that could potentially save my loved one's life? But in some cases, it comes to that. According to the National Cancer Institute, about 1 billion people are diagnosed with cancer each year, and 600,000 of those people die from it. 1 in every 6 people dies from cancer, and 1 in every 2 people will be diagnosed with it. A person who has cancer should not have to worry about the financial stress they put on themselves and their families. Their focus should be on recovering and staying strong while they fight through a battle for their life. Although the road to recovery is very rough, organizations that link generous people to those in need could be what saves their lives. There is an organization that is trying to improve the system by creating relief for those families who are in dire need of support. This organization is known as the American Cancer Society. According to the U.S. National Institutes of Health, the goal for the ACS is to see a future where cancer is prevented, suffering is eliminated, and lives are saved. They do more than just donate money to research. They aid in financial, emotional, and overall health for the patients and their families. According to the American Cancer Society, they look at the fight against cancer from every angle and perspective. They aid in covering costs for medical visits, high-cost prescriptions, medical or hospital stays, trying to find better treatments, providing emotional support, and even promoting healthy lifestyles for cancer prevention. Many people believe that the American Cancer Society doesn't give their proceeds to those affected by cancer. But from personal experience, I can say that they do in fact help those who need it. My dad was diagnosed with cancer, and we were given transportation money to be able to go see him since he was in a hospital about 3 hours away. Organizations like these give a chance at a future for those who didn't think they would live to see it, and opportunities for their families to see them. Without help from organizations such as these, many families are put in very difficult positions where they have to think of how much they're willing to sacrifice for the well-being of their loved ones. Just imagine, a family receives the news that their loved one has been diagnosed with cancer. The first thing in their mind is not going to be the financial aspect. It's going to be the well-being of their loved ones. When a family member has cancer and needs treatment, there should not be a question of cost, but due to the immense amount of medications, treatments, and in some cases, operations, many people cannot afford this. If your loved one was in pain and needed medical attention, but you did not have the money to support their treatments to save their life, who would you turn to? With the help of the American Cancer Society, people will be able to worry less about the cost and be able to be there for their loved ones with generous donations from people like you. In conclusion, cancer causes many emotional and financial scars that sometimes never heal. But with the help of generous donations, more people can be given the medical attention they need, and just maybe we can decrease the amount of cancer-related deaths in America. With ongoing research and the race to find a cure, we are bound to one day be able to say that we have won this extensive battle against cancer. Personally, I have had many experiences with having cancer in my family. And although the process of recovery is scary and sometimes impossible, I still think that organizations like the American Cancer Society should be there to help families fight against cancer. One day, if any of you or one of your family members were to get this horrible sickness, you would most likely turn to organizations like the American Cancer Society for help. You can help families who are in this situation as we speak by donating to the American Cancer Society. If you are willing, people are out there right now looking for your support. They are in need of assistance, and that can be given to them through the American Cancer Society. Even the smallest amount of money can make a huge impact in someone's life. Please donate to those who are struggling by going to www.cancer.org and help us win this fight against cancer once and for all. Thank you. After watching my advocacy speech video practice, I noticed a few things about it. One thing is I need to work on my timing because this one turned out to be about 6 minutes. But I think I can just cut down on a couple of things and revise my outline a little bit and I'll be just fine. Another thing that I was a little more proud of is I'm getting better at watching the camera, like looking at the right place at the camera. I did have some trouble with that before because I thought you looked at the camera and not the middle of the screen, but with my iPhone, you look at the middle of the screen and it looks like you're looking at the audience. Another thing that I did to try and help myself not lose my place is I decided to highlight some of the stuff just to help me not lose my place and help a little bit with my sentence fluency. And I think it helped a little bit, but not a lot, since I was more worried about just saying the words and not as much about the colors on the page. Yeah, thank you